How are you two doing today?
Great,
Good,
thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Good,
How
good.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
I watched the first 3 episodes of season 3 last night. It was good. I enjoyed it. I hadn't watched it before. My brother's a big fan, so I'll probably go back and have to watch the whole thing now. So what I really liked was being able to pick it up season 3, and I hadn't watched the first 2 seasons, and I was not lost at all. That was great.
Oh,
That's really great to hear.
Eve, there are a lot of executive producers on this show. What do you do that's different than the others?
I suppose everybody takes a little bit of ownership for different things. So obviously Anthony Horowitz's role is very much thinking from a story point of view. My background is as a on-the-ground producer, so therefore I'm bringing my experience of the kind of day-to-day decisions that need to happen on the project. Just one step removed from the actual producer, Richard Burrell.
Okay, all right. And Sophia, have you ever played such an evil person before?
no, I haven't. I haven't. I got so thrilled when I read the script.
Right.
I mean, it's a dream for an actress to play such a part. It is.
Sure.
Mm.
The actors usually tell me the characters don't think they're evil.
Exactly. Yeah. She has the logic of her own. She thinks this is the best way to do it for everybody, especially for me.
Right.
Yeah.
It was particularly chilling in the one scene with the older guy when he was talking about his grandchildren. She's like, well, that's why I'm doing it, not you. And I'm like, whoa, that was.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, yeah.
That was good. So Eve, why do you think the show is ending after just 3 seasons?
Well, it's actually the end of the first chapter, as we would describe it. So we had a very strong sense when we started the development process on series 1 of what this first chapter would look like, that it was very much going to focus on Alex's relationship with the department, and then across those 3 seasons, him really starting to understand who Scorpia is. And obviously with season 3, he's finally got to meet Julia Rothman, who has had such an incredible influence on his life, which he was completely unaware of. And so, there is a very clear arc across these 3 seasons for him kind of coming of age a little from being, at school. And we leave him feeling that the world is a very complex place, but that he is now able emotionally to deal with that. And we've always felt that there is an opportunity to tell further chapters of the Alex Rider story, I suppose, in the same way that James Bond is able to reinvent itself against a different moment in time, told through different actors, possibly, So we have that opportunity. And we also knew from the outset that, of course, whilst film and television is full of incredible visual tricks, we can't cryogenically freeze our actors, and that they were inevitably going to grow up whilst we were making the show.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Sophia, what was the most challenging aspect about playing Julia Rothman?
I had so much fun. It wasn't that challenging.
Really?
Yeah. To be honest, I mean, I was never cold. I was never in pain. And as an actor, you're like in pain, you're outside and you're cold and I can't say that I had a hard time at any point at these shootings, actually.
Okay. Well,
I can remember.
Vicky said that she learned to run in heels.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's not hard.
No. I've never done it, so I'll have to take your word for that.
Maybe, yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember we had in acting school, we actually had like lessons moving around in high heels.
Wow.
So I guess I was used to it then.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah. I never understand why they make you guys wear heels when we don't almost never see your feet. I know it helps you be in character or whatever, but it just seems a little cruel.
Yeah.
Sometimes the heels have to come off, and you know, they don't stay on all the time.
No, absolutely
That's
not.
good.
No. I had warm Uggs on sometimes, I remember, for instance.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
A little extra comfort.
Yeah.
That's good. And what was the most fun for you playing Julia?
It was to play such a character, to dive into her universe that is so completely, I mean, the world is full of people who function and are leaders and work in that way. And therefore it's very interesting to explore and to just open your mind to that kind of way of thinking, and to be cruel in fiction. It's fun.
Right. Yeah. To work out your aggression. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was maybe too easy to play cruel. I don't know. I hope not. I'm not right. I don't know.
Hopefully you didn't tap too much into your inner man.
I hope not.
Although I think all of us need just a tiny little bit of inner Julia Rothman.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially in the business we're in and as women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's so impressive. You're almost only women in your company.
We are 3 female directors of the company.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
So cool. Yeah. It's so cool.
Did that help you out as an actor, having female directors?
It was male directors in this project, but I meant at the company, the female-led company. That doesn't matter, actually. It's more about chemistry and about tapping into each other's world and trust and having fun with it. That's the most important thing for me when I work with a director.
Okay, and do you have any other projects that have been filmed or are coming out that you can tell us about? Or
I don't know when it's coming in the States, but I just released a show called Fallen, and it's been sold to the US, so I guess that's going to turn up somewhere. I don't remember the channel just now, but so that's the thing I've been working on. Yeah.
What about you, Eve? What is your next thing that you're working on?
So our next show to launch in the US, and we don't have an exact date yet, is called The Killing Kind, which is a psychological thriller based on the best-selling novel by Jane Casey. And it's very different to Alex Rider, but it's definitely an edge of your seat project, and it kind of looks at a controversial relationship between a defense lawyer and the client that she has defended on stalking charges. And then in terms of things that are just going into production, our new show is called 9 Bodies in a Mexican Morgue, which has been commissioned by MGM Plus, and so we're just in pre-production on that now.
All right, thank you for talking to me today.
Yeah.
Pleasure.